Alright, YouTube, what's going on? So, worked last night on this, worked today some on it. Got everything buttoned up. I think we're about ready for start breaking it in. So, everything that needed Loctite got Loctite. Everything that needed red Loctite got red Loctite. Nothing should shake loose on this thing. I'm sure it might, though. Actually, you know, we Loctited everything. We got our 22 spur in with our stock 58 tooth, 22 pinion 58 spur. This is the Black Magic pinion. The mesh is really good, really smooth. Little bit of play. Definitely looks good, man. One problem that I did have, though, is the reed case linkage that I bought for this reed case engine from DDM. It was still about an inch too short. I don't know if I bought the wrong one or what, but actually ended up making my own. I just fabricated my own using a brake linkage from the Baja. So just made the bend. You know, the Baja is a straight one, but it has the threaded end on it. So I was able to get the little apparatus here on the end, the coupler, threaded on there nice and tight. Plenty of thread in there. The problem with the other one is I could almost make it reach, but it was just barely on the end of the threads, and that ain't no good. So I'll show y'all in a minute the end points. We did the bends really nice. Everything is nice and smooth. Pipe was a bitch. This thing is tight, man. Tight in here. Red Loctited the bolts on the pipe. This was easy. Figured out the mount. Ended up cutting a hole down here so the exhaust could come out. Shout out to Jersey Jason for reminding me to use the spacer there in between the reed and the carburetor. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I was not sure on that. As same thing when I did it with the Baja. I think I put it on and off a couple of times. This one, I did it right away on the first shot. Got our V2 Barlow velocity stack on there. What I do once I get my velocity stack, I use red Loctite, getting the base to the stack on, and then I actually use a little bit of fast steady grease around that rubber seal before I put the second part on, just a little bit, just to coat it, help keep any dirt or dust coming in there. If you know, sometimes dirt and dust can get in there, so that grease will help stop it if it does. Never had any problem on the velocity stack on the Baja. It's always been good. Other than that, man, we got it all buttoned up. Ran my fuel lines. We are running the Walboro upgraded fuel filter in here. Loctited all my engine mount screws in my top chassis brace here, or my top plate here. So when you use the 22 tooth pinion, you can use the 20 inserts. You just have to flip them around and it's perfect. Got all of our outerwears on. Other than that, man, let's check the endpoints and everything on this linkage that I fabricated. Tomorrow we're probably gonna do our first heat cycles on this thing. I think we're going to start breaking it in nice and slow, nice and easy. I've been watching a lot of videos. Watched Elite's video, watched OBR's video, Bodagel's video, everybody's videos, man. So we're just going to take our time on this. get it done right. So everything's good here. Brakes are nice and solid, let loose, there's no drag. Let me show y'all here. I like to see the screen, but the screen keeps coming off. It's funny because in the screen it looks like there's a lag or hesitation, but there is none. Let's take a look here. So there's the hammer right there. It looks like there's lag, but it's not. It's full throttle. My finger's all the way down. Off, brake. No movement. Brake, 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 brake. Throttle. Throttle. Brake. It's good. I wonder if I take it off of zoom. I don't know what y'all are seeing. I guess I'll see it when the video uploads. But to me, in person, it's very spontaneous, very fast. But in this lens of this GoPro, it looks like there's a hesitation. Yeah, look, pull it hesitates. Huh, that's weird. Anyway, it's all good there. Got our kill switch hooked up. There. Get the right button. Got our fail-safe. Turns the wheel. Brakes are locked down. Yeah, I think it was better me just making my own linkage anyway, because it's on point. Everything is straight. The bends are the way I wanted them to be. Servos aren't heating up. Nothing's heating up. Everything is good. I think she's ready to get broke in, man. I'm psyched. Now I'm ready for my next build, man. I'm ready to get into that 5T. I mean, this is 80% of the fun for me is the build, man. And when the build starts to come to an end, it's sad. So we'll see. We may not even wait till spring to get started on the 5T build. More than likely we'll be going with a Bartolone BR40 for my 5T build. And this won't be my only OBR engine. We're going to sample several different engines. Maybe even some RC Max or something like that. But we'll start off with this. This is my first real deal, fully modded engine, reed case. You know, it's good to go. So, alright guys, just wanted to show you all the final product. And that we are going to start breaking this thing in tomorrow. 15-minute heat cycles. Then we're going to put it on the ground at, you know, just a little bit of throttle for 15 minutes. Then we'll go up quarter throttle, then half throttle, and then finally full throttle. One thing I saw on Elite's video, which is, I'm glad I have these tires, is not to throw this in the grass with full grip, you know. So just slowly, we're going to run it slowly. Probably some in the grass, some on the pavement. Get it broke in the right way. The body is really tight too. I had to cut the hole in the body here for the filter. And then it actually is laying on the pipe here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have to cut the body out for the pipe as well. For the top part of the pipe it hits. I'll show y'all. It's a big ass hole. See if I can do this with one hand. Maybe not. Maybe so. Oh, that was another thing, is I swapped out the pull start for the Rovin one, because that one that comes on it was really small. But now I'm seeing maybe I should have just left it. See, it's put the Rovin pull start on it just because it's a better handle. I'll probably get one of those extenders. But anyway, so this is how the body fits now. Damn filter and stack come way the hell out the side of the body. But it hits, it's good on this side, but it's hitting the top of the exhaust here. It's not going all the way down on for the body pin. I mean, I can get it to go and clip it in, but I know what's going to happen is it's just going to bubble up and burn here. So I'm thinking that maybe I need to just cut this out right here for the pipe so it sits down on there better. Here's the Integy serrated. These are 25mm wheel nuts. They're 24mm hexes is what these fish scales run, but these Losies are 25mm hexes. Right there. H25. They're pretty nice, man. They're light too. Serrated. Yeah, they're sweet. But anyway, if anybody has any suggestions on this, you know, because I mean, I'm going to beat the hell out of this body anyway, but I'm not trying to do it like right away, you know. And this thing is badass, people. I cannot wait to put it through Woogie durability testing. We buttoned this thing up right though, so it should be bulletproof. We'll find out. It's beautiful, man. The RC Max real carbon fiber mud guards. All right, people. That's going to be about it. Tomorrow, just like I do all my nitros, we're going to do a first fire on this thing. I'm going to actually do a couple of dry heat cycles tonight. Just heat up the engine just like I would a nitro. 200, 220 degrees. Let it cool down to ambient temperature. I'm going to do that a couple of times. And before I fire this thing up for the first time, I will heat it up to about 220 degrees as well. I've already put a little bit of AMSOIL air tool oil down in the head on the piston, you know, in the spark plug hole. So we've lubed it up. I have yet to pull this pull start. I want to heat it up before we do that, and then I may add a few more drops of AMSOIL air tool oil in there after we heat it up, and get it nice and lubed first. So we might do that tonight. Crack open the spark plug and heat it up and go ahead and get it nice and lubed. I'm sure there's engine oil, you know, engine build oil or lubrication in there from the build on this, but we're not going to take any chances. All right, people, that's going to be it. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.